Welcome back everyone to another Live Cop episode. This week I'm going to be bringing you a WhatBot tutorial specifically for Yeezy Supply. We've got slides coming up in just a couple days, so I wanted to get this video out there. You can pick up WhatBot right now on the secondary market for super cheap. I haven't looked at prices today, but it's going for like $400. Absolutely insane. When this was set to hit the market, I really expected it to be more like 700 to 800, somewhere in there. So it's an absolute steal, and I would definitely recommend picking it up, honestly. Um, it's just one of the top tier Yeezy Supply bots right now, and you can't beat it for the price. So with all that said, I just want to go ahead and jump right into the video. So when you get WhatBot and you pay the invoice to have access to it, this is what you're going to be presented with when you download it. I just resized it here so you guys can see everything easier. Um, you're going to open the bot, log in, and this is what you're going to see. It's a very simple UI, but here's our tasks, and we're actually going to start in the settings. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come to webhooks and set your webhooks. Now you can use Slack if you want. I don't. I'm in Slack just for that's how they have their server instead of Discord. They have a Slack, so I'm in there to like talk and keep up to date with what's going on. But I still use Discord for the webhooks. So create your webhook, paste it in here. You can test it to make sure it's working, and then you're good to go. Just search on YouTube how to create Discord webhook. It takes like 2 minutes, if that. And then you can make separate channels if you want, for declines, for 3DS, stuff like that. 3DS is going to let you know if you need to solve 3DS. So I would definitely recommend having this in there somewhere. But other than that, we are good to go. Go back to General. Up here you can click on Logs to get your logs, but we're not going to look at that because that's like my folders and stuff. And then you can click Deactivate if you want. This will log you out, and then you can log in on like a different server or something. So super convenient there. For AYCD, this is what I recommend you use versus Inbot Solver, since you need a lot of harvesters. It's pretty resource intensive, WhatBot is. So I would recommend using AYCD Auto Solve. You're going to come here, click Setup, and go on the AYCD dashboard, copy and paste your access token here. Create an API key. You can name it whatever, like WhatBot is what I named mine. And then just copy your API key, paste it in here, click Save. Oh, this is giving me an error, invalid access token. It won't give this error to you guys. It's only saying that because I didn't put like a real access token in there. But if you use the real one, it'll be fine. And then you are good to go. You can click this reconnect button if you want. And then one issue people are having is when they go into AYCD to check if it's connected, it's not being connected. So the fix I found was to actually first make sure you click Sync Dashboard in AYCD Auto Solve, but if it's still not showing, go back, delete the API key you just made, create a new one, put it back into WhatBot, the new one into WhatBot, click Sync Dashboard again in AYCD Auto Solve, and then check if it's connected. I had to do it like twice until it finally showed that it was connected. So just keep doing it until you get an API key that works. But then once you do that, you are all good to go. Now we can move on to like regular bot setup stuff. Here's our proxy tab. I'm going to show you a pretty simple setup, just 4 task groups of 500 tasks each. So name, just list 1, whatever, great. You can rename it, but just list 2, list 3, list 4, and then a couple hours before the drop, generate a big resi list, like 2,000 resis, put it into list 1, generate another one, list 2, generate another, list 3, generate another, and put that into list 4. So you have 4 separate resi lists here. Up here is our billing. So I went ahead and made a test profile. Yeah, you guys can see all my info, so you can use this if you want. Good luck. But you will just come here, make your profile just like you would any other bot, click Save. Or you can import from AYCD. So you'll come in here, click this button, it'll pull up a window of where to import your folder from, and that works too. So for today, we're just using this test profile. So then once you've got all your profiles in, it is pretty straightforward. just create 4 task groups. I just like to create this many just to keep everything organized. So then we are going to, sorry about that. Yep. Okay. So come over here. We're going to come to site, easy supply. We can just name it YS1. And then it's set up. You see how it changed it to Yeezy Supply over here? Come over here, Yeezy Supply, find it, YS2. And with WhatBot, just click away and it'll autosave. You don't have to click like a save button or anything. So YS3, Yeezy Supply, click away, there we go. YS4, here we go, all set up there. So come over here, setup. Super easy. So like, let's say we want to run for the peers, you put in your SKU. I think that's the peer SKU, just like that. Let's see here, task proxies, list 1, head start. I wouldn't use this. You can mess with this later once you learn more about WhatBot. We're not going to mess with it. AYCD, auto solve for captchas. Random range, leave this blank for random sizing. You don't actually don't type this out like this. Just leave it like that. It should look exactly like this. Right here is what your page should look like. Exactly like this. So then come over here to tasks. Here's where we can create tasks. Sorry about that. Delete. Here we go. So you'll click this little clipboard button right here. Random sizing. This is where you actually go and select random. Task per profile. So we just have 1 profile. But if let's say you add 2 profiles, you would just come and do 200 times 2 would give you 400 total profiles. We are wanting to do 500, so here we go. So 500 tasks per profile times 1 profile equals 500 tasks, right? Create tasks and 500 tasks, perfect. So there we go. Here's what's nice about WhatBot. Just come over here, super simple. Just like this. Same deal. And look, you can even just copy it. There we go. Tasks, same exact deal. Task per profile, 500. Boom, simple. Another 500 created. Paste in our SKU, same deal. List 3 this time. Here we go, 500. One more time. SKU, no head start. Our last list of proxies. Leave that. AYCD auto solve. Just like this. Tasks. Little clipboard button. 500. There we go. And about 2,000 tasks total is what I would start using WhatBot with. You can definitely run. I've seen people run like 8,000. But I would just start with 2 to 5,000 is a good amount to start on. You can scale up once you find what works for you and you're having success, then scale up from there. But that's really it, and then it's pretty much like any other bot. You're going to want to start your tasks after the waiting room is up, so it's usually like 5 to 10 minutes before. It's usually about 10 minutes before. So you can start your task group, wait 30 seconds to a minute to let all of them get settled, start your next, start your next, start your next. And that's pretty much it. Then it's just like any other Yeezy Supply bot, just a typical drop. You're going to wait for your task to pass splash, and then for the checkout webhooks to start rolling in, hopefully. But other than that, that is pretty much it for today. I just want to give a huge shout out to Godly Gmails and Proxy Heaven. I use Proxy Heaven ISPs myself. If you guys want a 25% off discount that you can use at any time, check the description below. Use Kevin25 at checkout. You're going to get 25% off your entire Proxy Heaven purchase. You don't have to wait for a group buy or anything like that. It'll just work for you. So definitely check out their site. Use that code if you want to use the exact same proxies that I do. And then I would also check out SoFlo Supply if you guys are in need of a cook group that offers one-on-one support and honestly some of like the nicest staff members and most supportive staff members I've ever seen in a cook group. I promise you, if you join SoFlo Supply, we are going to get you the support you need uh, to really start on your body journey, or to help you scale up your setup if you already kind of know what's going on. Other than that, though, I definitely appreciate you guys checking out this week's Live Cop episode, and I will see you for the next one. Later.